sorry. Did I scare you? Well, to be fair, you scared me first. After all, you did come into my tower. Mum didn't say she would be bringing me anyone. In fact, she never brings anyone over. Did she tell you to come into my tower, or did you just sneak in? Strangers are not allowed in the tower. But don't worry, I won't tell my mum if you don't. You know, I've never seen another person before. Well, besides my mum. You look so interesting. You look much different from what I thought someone else might look like. Thought they might look more like me. But you don't look like me at all. What's your name? And where did you come from? Are there others like you? Why aren't they with you? Do you travel alone? Oh, are you all by yourself? Oh, wait! If my mum sees you, she will freak out. She told me strangers are dangerous. That people like you are vile and mean. But you don't seem mean to me. You seem rather nice. She said that if people come here, they would try to take me away. Is that true? Have you come to take me away? Will we be coming back, or am I just staying with you forever? Oh, yes, I do ask a lot of questions. There's just so much to know. When you're cooped up in a tower all of your life, you don't get much world experience. Or good conversation partners. You can only talk to a wall so many times before you realize how boring they are. In fact, Mum can only handle my ramblings for so long until she has to leave. Right, that reminds me of what I was going to say. If you're going to take me, you should probably do so now. Otherwise, if she catches you, she could cast a spell on you. Yeah, that's right. My mum's magic. It's how she gets here every day. She could cast spells and fly and stuff. She keeps me safe and protected. In here. She says if I leave, I'll get hurt. But I think I can handle a little bit of hurt. Why, just the other morning, I got a really bad rug burn on my knee from the carpet. Either way, I think I could handle myself pretty well out there. But Mum says curiosity killed the cat. But I'm not a cat, so maybe there's a loophole in there? You are from the outside world, right? What am I saying? Of course you are. Where else would you come from? What all is out there? Are there actually big mounds of rocks that are called mountains? Is it true that there are giant holes filled with water that are called lakes and ponds? And are beaches just really filled with a bunch of sand, and there's just water as far as the eye can see? And creatures, they live in it, right? And what about the animals? Are there really just animals just wandering around the world willy-nilly and acting like people don't bother them? Do they let you pet them? By the way, what does grass feel like? I bet it's really soft, right? Tickles your toes. Wait, where are you going? You can't just leave me now. You haven't answered any of my questions. Well, yes, if you stay, my mom could find you. But she's most likely not coming back until tomorrow. And I just have to know what the world is like. See it for myself. Yeah, right. Like I can just leave my tower and see the world on my own. What about the ruffians and the thugs? What about pokey plants and traps and cliffs and quicksand and explosives and spiders and... I wouldn't know the first thing to keep myself protected out there. But you would. If I could travel with you, maybe I'll be okay. You know all about the outside, so you could protect me from anything, right? Oh, please let me come with you. If you won't tell me about it, then please at least show me. I want to see it all. I'll pay you. Yeah, my mom says her magic stuff is really valuable and to take care of it. If I give you one of her magic items, would you take me out just for a day? I'm sure she won't even notice it's missing. Come on, please, what's the worst that can happen? Do we have a deal or not? Really, you'll do it? Wonderful. Oh, thank you so much. Now hurry up and let's go. I'm excited to see it. I can't believe how many people there are. It's exciting but strange. And you said this isn't even a large town, right? And yet this is the most people I've seen ever in my entire life. And they're all so very different. Their hair colors are different, their eye colors are different, their skin colors are different. I wasn't expecting it to be so detailed. And this town seems ginormous compared to my tower. Everything's big to that thing. There's so many buildings and stores, so many goods being traded. Makes you want to imagine how grand all their lives are. I mean, think of the produce seller. They have to farm every morning or night, right? It must have taken a lot of work just to make one vegetable. And yet, if someone doesn't buy that vegetable, it will go to waste. All that hard work for nothing. And then, they're the fabric makers. They must have spent hours on just 1 foot of cloth, and yet it can tear in mere seconds. They have to pray someone even likes the pattern, or all that time and material would be for nothing. It must be hard trying to make a living out here. Makes it all seem almost pointless. And then that makes you think, do they spend all of their time on their business? What do they do in their off time? Do they spend time with family? Do they play games? Or do they spend it cooped up inside all by themselves like me? Makes you wonder if they reach out to one another and help, or if they just go about their lives and focus only on themselves. I mean, there's such a big world out there and so many people, and yet it seems like they only interact if it benefits them. If I could just spend some more time out here, maybe I could get some answers. But I only have a day. Even a mayfly has more time than me to learn about the outside world. I don't understand why Mom would want to keep me from all of this. It's all extraordinary. I know she's there to keep me safe, but now that I've been outside once, maybe she could trust me enough to go out on my own. You've already shown me lots of things and helped me to understand what to look out for. Like, don't just go up to a random person and say hello, and that food costs money and you can't just eat it. I think I have a pretty good grasp on how to survive. Maybe she'll trust me enough to be independent. But I guess then she would be lonely. She doesn't like the outside world very much, and only comes out here if it's necessary. So it's not like she would come with me. I don't know what to do. I can't live cooped up forever now that I know what the world is like. And there's still so much to see, so much to experience. I want to know what it's like to have a big family, to fight with my siblings about a trivial matter and then make up as if nothing ever happened, to have lots of aunts, uncles, and cousins that visit for the holidays. I want to know what it's like to have a best friend, to grow up together, or to meet suddenly and it seems like you've known each other for years. I want to know what it's like to fall in love, to hold hands, to kiss. These are experiences I'll never have if I stay cooped up in that tower. But I shouldn't complain. I mean, at least I had today. You've given me an unforgettable experience, and I can't thank you enough. I will treasure today for as long as I live. Maybe Mum will see that I can be independent and let me go. Or maybe I won't even go back at all. There's still so many opportunities for the future. But I guess that's something to worry about later. For now, why don't we try that hand-holding thing? I just want to see what it's like. But don't worry, I won't ask you to kiss me or anything. I mean, unless you feel like it. But we'll worry about that later. For now, I want to go check out that stall over there. Come on.